What is going on, mother people? It's your boy Kevin E, the Farm D, aka Kevin the Refugee. I want to turn this light on. It doesn't work. What is up, y'all? As you can tell, I'm not in my normal background at all. I'm actually back home in Boston this weekend and spent some time with the family. Surprised by a friend for his birthday party and stuff, and gonna try to spend some time with my grandma who just had surgery. So yeah, this weekend has been really crazy or really jam packed for me. One of the reasons why I've been uploading videos recently. Just logged into YouTube and this stream popped up. Weird. Yeah, I just literally just started my stream now. I usually started around 9 p.m. or sorry 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm just like, yeah, I just got back from dinner with my family and just started the stream a little late. You guys want to see something a little crazy? Yo, I got acupuncture, man. Got hella cupping. Hello. Kevin wants to jump right into it and know about my dating life. God damn, we're already starting with the personal questions already? Awesome, man. Jenny is like, hey, what are you doing for fun these days? Cool. So what am I doing for fun? You know, it's pretty interesting. I've been realizing I haven't been having a lot of fun and rest time, honestly. So that's one of the reasons why I went like rooftopping the other day, and I went with my friend Brian, and one of the reasons why I went to the Porsche Experience Center. But yeah, man, I haven't like been doing that much fun things. I mean, the only things fun I do is like jujitsu, fighting, and dude, I have fun doing sales and closing, man. That's really fun to me. So I haven't been doing anything fun, but yeah. Speaking about fun though, I'm actually traveling for the next few weeks. So I'm going to, what's that called? Fucking Washington, like Seattle, right? I'm going to Seattle next week. Might meet up Paul Tran, the famously guy. But I'm going there for a wedding. Going to Vancouver in October. I'm going to, where am I going at the end of the month? I'm going to New York and San Diego. So, dude, my whole schedule for this month is booked as fuck. Been following you since January. Awesome, man. Dude, it sounds like people are like freaking really coming into my chat right now. This is awesome. Got mad people coming in the chat. Let me check how many people are in here. Got surprisingly only 4 people, but there's a lot of comments so far. Awesome. But to answer your question, Kevin, you want to know about my dating life? I'm pretty much single right now. I am dating a certain girl right now, but not boyfriend, girlfriend. You might have seen her in some of my Instagram photos and stuff. She tags me a lot. But yeah, that's my dating status right now. I just prefer to stay single because, let's be honest, with any relationship, you have to have a certain level of commitment and certain level of certain level of commitment and certain level of responsibility that I just don't really want right now. Hello, Kevin. I just had my first kiss. It wasn't too exciting or anything. You know, like your first kiss is always kind of weird, you know? It's like when you have your first kiss, it's just like, dude, where I put the lips, what I exactly do. So totally agree with you. By the way, shameless plug. Get your Refugee Hustle shirts in the link below. Make sure to support refugees around the world. I had to do one of these shameless plugs. I was going to do a whole article about how to start up your clothing brand, but honestly, I've just been so burnt out these last few. I want to say I'm going on like 1 week or 2 weeks. I went to acupuncturist the other day, and man, she was just saying like, dude, you are really, really burning yourself out. You need to be very careful. She actually had a patient who had a heart attack maybe at the age of 38. He's also doing business, doing all this sort of stuff. So I realized that, you know, I really got to take time for myself, make sure I stay on a routine where I don't over push myself. But I think that's the hardest part, man. It's like the hardest part is like pushing yourself versus giving yourself enough rest, man. So, yo, perfect timing for the stream. Just got back from Shottown. Yeah, Brian, I didn't even know that you were in Shottown, man. That's crazy. How do you tell if there's a spark between you and a girl? I think it's just like one of these things, right? In the PUA world, they always have like the indicators of interest, right? So if a girl like plays with her hair, she's touching you and shit. Those are some key things. But I think at the end of the day, it's really gut response, man. And if you think she's interested in you, just go for it. You know, as long as you're not like being rapey or anything like that, you should be good, man. First date, first base. You know, it's so funny. I think about like the whole first base, like second base type of shit, and it's just like really funny because we used to make it a huge freaking deal. Like, oh my god, I touched her boob. That's like I don't know, what was that, second base or some shit like that? I don't even know. But as you get older, you just really don't give a fuck about that shit anymore. So funny. I had my first sexual experience. I nutted inside and we had to take the contraception straight after, scared as fuck. Yeah, man. Yo, always make sure you're safe, wrap it up. Dude, that stuff. That's why, like, for me, I'm not a big fan of like hooking up and stuff. Just because, like, think about it, right? You get like, let's be honest, sex can be risky. Condoms break, things happen, right? And imagine like the consequences are really high. People never think about knocking someone up, but if you actually have a kid and it goes through and all that, dude, that's a huge responsibility on yourself, man. And imagine being stuck with someone who is a shitty parent. I mean, you might think they're hot or whatever, and you just slept with them, but that risk is always there. So I'm very picky about the people I sleep with and stuff too. What's good, bro? Says someone I love. How'd you find out about Dan? I'm guessing you're wondering how I found out about Dan Locke. And how I found out about Dan Locke was actually through my friend Matt. He wasn't like pushing the course yet or anything like that, but he was telling me to read this great book, and he was telling me he was really excited at the time. And like literally I read FU Money, and that's how I found him. You know what's really funny? I found his like older Wing Chun videos because I used to do Hungar Kung Fu, and I used to watch his like videos on like trapping and stuff like that. So that's actually how I first found Dan Locke, but I never knew he did business. And you know, then my friend around the time my dad died, she was recommending that I look up Dan Locke. I was just like, oh man, it's just this other Asian guy who's trying to do business videos and shit. But yeah, man, after I read FU Money, that changed my view on Dan. And ever since then, I've been following him ever since. He's a really great guy, really genuine. Comes off a certain way in his videos, but in real, like, from my conversations or like my really short conversations, don't get me wrong, I haven't had full-blown conversations with him or anything, but he's really a genuine guy, and what he's trying to do is really great. And knowing that he's like not Chinese American, but he comes from the same background as me, like, it makes it even that much better, because I really think that, you know, we need more Asian entrepreneurs out there. You know, we have a lot of doctors and stuff like that, but we don't have that. We have like the Gary V's and stuff, but we don't really have like the Asian entrepreneurs giving out like real ass advice, people who has actually done it. You know, your girlfriend is an ABG. I don't have a girlfriend, but she's definitely not ABG. Do you get paid for these t-shirts too? I do, but I also donate 25% of my profits to other people. So yes, I do make money off of them. It not only supports my company, but it supports refugees around the world. Hey, Matt has 300k subs, but has very true fans. I think it's the way he acts in his videos. Not too likable. Hey, you might be right. I know Matt personally though. He's a true homie. He only means well. So I know he comes off a certain way in his videos, man. But to me, he's always been a very legit guy. Yeah. But man, I can't believe. So we got 11 people in here. Awesome. You know what's really interesting about that comment too that you just mentioned, Kevin, is just that I was just thinking about large subscriber base and stuff, right? Because, you know, as a YouTuber, I sometimes think like, hey, you know, like, do I really want to do the videos that drive the most views, the highest clickbait? Do I really want to go in public and be like, hey, what do you guys think about what do you guys think about Asian guys? Would you ever date one? Go up to people and fucking interview. That shit gets the views, but honestly, does that really create true fans? Maybe it does. Maybe it has some entertainment value, but for me, that just feels like so not legit. And one of the things I've been really thinking about recently, after talking to a few of my friends, is just like, dude, I just want to document my journey from going from a pharmacist to an entrepreneur, and I just want to document it, take it on a journey. I'm not like, I wouldn't say um, like I wouldn't say I'm like Dan Locke. I'm not expert at business, but I am. I do learn a lot. I've spent a lot of time learning, and I want to share it all with you guys. I want to share this whole journey with you guys. Actually, these last 2 days, I've been reading these two books. My favorite books right now, Dot Com Secrets and Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. I thought it would be some like scammy type of shit or some like basic ass shit, but it's actually one of the best books on digital marketing I've ever read. And it's taken everything I've learned and boiled it down. I highly recommend these books. No affiliate deal here, but I would say, dude, I would highly recommend it. Definitely one of my favorite books right now. And plus, he wrestles, so anybody who grapples, plus in my book. Dan Locke's wife is not the best looking. That goes to show you money can't buy everything. Well, I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, looks fade over time, right? You can't go based off looks all the time, man. Like, imagine she's really supportive. You know, that means the world. Especially you're at his level, you're dealing with so many fucking haters and shit. People always talking shit. Like, you're a fucking fraud, Dan, and you do this, you do that. Like, dude, it gets lonely at the top, man. So maybe Jenny is like really supportive. Who knows? I don't know Jenny. I don't know her, but I mean, if Dan is at the top of the world, I mean, there's a reason why he chose her. Maybe they just have this mutual understanding that that he has this mutual understanding, and she's just really supportive about it. Kev, will you continue your drunk stream like last time where you rant? I wasn't drunk. I've never drank before, actually. Pretty interesting. Yeah, it's so fucking funny because you know, I want to continue that, but yo, the power went out. It was so lit that the power went out, man. Man, Kevin D is asking hella questions, man. Kev, do you still feel like there's a difference when talking in Kong? Here's the thing, like, when you're talking to people, I wouldn't even say like a status difference, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not like he's better than me or anything like that. His skills are way better than mine when it comes in terms of business. And sometimes I do feel overwhelmed and I want to respect people's time. But I would say, like, the real question is, do I feel anxious talking about him? Sometimes. But he's been so good to me that he's always told me to just like reach out to him, and that's like my mental shit, you know, that I'm getting through. But one day at a time, you know, that's what I'm really focusing on right now. And I think the more I talk to like higher and higher level business people, the more I realize like it's important not to idolize anyone, like even me or any YouTuber. It's important not to idolize them. They're just everyday people too. They want to be treated like regular people and all that. So I don't fanboy. I don't take pictures with people all the time and stuff. Like, it gets sometimes people just want to be treated like normal ass people, man. Kevin, are you gonna watch Crazy Rich Asians? Honestly, I haven't looked into it. I know everybody's like promoting Crazy Rich Asians and stuff like that, but I wasn't thinking about doing it. Maybe I'll catch it some other time and stuff too. Last stream you were ranting about being called friend zone back in college. I wasn't ranting, but I guess like, you know, it kind of sucks, man. Like, I told that story because I just want to let you know how bad I was with women at one point. You know, like I was just really really bad, and I'm not saying I'm like PUA master or anything like that, but I'm a lot better when talking to people. Even when I talk to women now, it's just like I go in with an abundance mindset. It's just like business, man. When you come off desperate and needy, it comes off very fucking creepy, man. Like, I'm sure like any girls that are watching this, if Jenny's still in the stream, maybe you can relate about guys who are very needy. If there's any girls in the stream, let me ask you, what do you think about really needy guys? How does it come off? And what are some indications that that I guess needy guys have. I think that'd be really interesting. Did Bitcoins go bankrupt? I haven't heard anything about it lately. Well, it's like bleeding now. It's still a bear market. Let's see. Let me pull up my Blockfolio really quick. I checked it the other day because my friend asked. But yeah, man, everything's like bleeding like crazy. Bitcoin is almost at 6,300 today. Litecoin $59. Monero 91. ZRX 87 cents. Zcash 158. Ethereum 319. Pretty bad right now, man. So I don't know what's going on. I haven't really been keeping up with the crypto market. Honestly, I've just been more focused on trying to build my high ticket skills and or high income skills, especially with closing and stuff. So I've been really working on that, really kind of working on consulting and whatnot. Still working on my course right now. I finished more editing. Editing's been really kind of hard for me because it's really weird. When you do like videos and YouTube videos, it's really easy for me to just edit really quickly. But when you're doing a course, it's just like, man, you want to optimize what's best for learning and like putting in diagrams and shit. It gets very overwhelming. But because of me editing my course, my edits are actually getting a lot better than they were even a year ago. So if you watch like my videos now that I put out and my videos like maybe a year ago, very different. Have you met Arya? He's 22 and making so much money. I actually have met him. I didn't fanboy over him or anything. I saw him at the jump cut like shoot and stuff, but he was cool. We were just talking. We have the same camera. He has a G7X, which he shoots with. And yeah, man. But eventually, like, I think that's the thing I've been kind of fucking up. I really should take more initiative just meeting up with these people, scheduling lunches and stuff, or do something, you know, because, but I just don't know what to really talk about, I guess. You know what I mean? And maybe that's like excuses, right? Normally when I approach business people though, I always go with the mindset like, how can I help people? How can I help their business or help them or, you know, get to know them? I just want to get on a friend basis with them, you know? And if we don't click, we don't click. It's all good, you know? I'm new to the channel, so I want to ask, you are refugees? If so, what is like? I'm actually not a traditional refugee. The reason why I call my channel Refugee Hustle is because it's kind of like paying respect to my ancestors, right? They sacrificed everything that they knew just to come to America, start a new life. And I feel like us, people who are maybe second generation, third generation, fourth generation, we can go in, we can do the same thing with our lives, right? Maybe we're not happy with your professional career. For me, it's pharmacy. And you can kind of reinvent yourself each and every time. So if you go in with the mindset of changing yourself, letting go of your old past to try something new, you'll be successful anywhere. So I just thought that was a really cool respect homage to my ancestors, you know, to people who got here. And I know a lot of immigrant families, they feel very, very similar. There's like something about the refugee like stories that really captivate me. They pull out my heartstrings. I'm just like, yeah, fuck yes, do anything to make things work out, to provide a better future for your family. And that's how I think right now, man. I do everything that I do because I want to provide a better future for my family, for my friends around me, for everyone, for even strangers I don't even know. That's the real dream right there. That's so true. Like, needy guys try and be your friend too. Exactly. See, that's the thing. I don't want to be a fucking needy guy. Think about like these people. They're always getting pitched like, "Oh, Kong, I want help from someone," or blah 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 blah. How can I do? Like, dude, for fucking once, like I just want to just give, but I just don't know what to give, right? And I'm not desperate for their friendship. That's the thing. Like, I don't care. I'm good. Like, I have a lot of good friends already. If you want to be friends, we can. If not, that's cool too. You know, there's no big deal. If I was a girl, needy is fine as long as he's the best I can get. That's the problem though. Like, here's the thing. How do you know what is the best you can get? Like, I think a lot of people, they just kind of like hold out and try to figure out like, they always want to keep their options open and see what's better out there. And maybe I'm guilty of it too. Maybe that's the real reason why I haven't committed into a relationship. But I think the real reason is just because, I'm restarting my life, and I don't think it's the smartest idea to bring someone along me with this journey. I think it's something. I think this is what I do like about MGTOW, MGTOW, men going on their own way is like, dude, I think every guy needs to go through that journey alone. Like kind of being a man, reinventing themselves, making sure that they're secure financially and all that sort of stuff. And I'm rebuilding that life again. And it's really fucking exciting. I have to say, like, you see my streams maybe when my dad died, maybe around January, and now I've made quite a bit of progress, and it's really amazing. Maybe I'll talk about my story about my first close, like my first sales close, or my first like major sale. It felt so amazing. I fucking cried. I can show you guys the footage too, man. Really, really powerful shit, man. Kevin, will you bang Bree? Kev, I want to work for you for free. Let me know. I'm in California. Dude, talk to me. The whole free thing kind of like, I don't feel very secure about the whole free thing, but how about this, Kevin? You talk to me, and then we can go from there. We'll see if it's the right fit, what you can do, and we'll think about how we can compensate you. All right? How will you go from there? Just message me on Facebook, or you can DM me. All right? Kevin, will you bang Bree? That's so funny. I would not bang Bree. Can and Bree, like, I lived with them, right? Ken is like, honestly, I consider him my brother. Bree is the same way. Would you bang your sister? I mean, I know that stepsister porn is like very, very, very popular nowadays, but no, man, I respect Ken way too much to ever do that, and like, it's just kind of weird, man. But I guess you could edit this part and start some drama. I guess you can take what I said out of context. Did you pay $3K for Dan Locke's program? No, $2,500. So I paid $2,500 for his program, and yeah, totally worth it in my opinion. One of the best programs I've ever taken, and yeah, man, it changed my life. Like for me, one of the biggest parts about the program was just being able to be around like-minded people and just talk to people who are also very driven too. It's unlike any program I've ever been to. Keep in mind, I've bought like a lot of Ramit Sethi's programs. I bought some of Jump Cuts programs. The community is just different, and it's really cool. I love it. Am I like a Dan Locke fanboy? No, I would not say I'm a Dan Locke fanboy, right? But I feel like it's important to be surrounded by people who think a lot like you. Sometimes when I hang out with my old friends, I'm just like, man, why do I, like, not like why do I hang out with you, but I'm just like, damn, we're so different nowadays, It's just like when I went to pharmacy school, right? I wanted to be a pharmacist. What do? You hang around other pharmacy people. You go to school, you hang around professors who are already pharmacists, and you hang around pharmacy students who want to be pharmacists. How do you think that's going to impact your career and stuff, Now, same thing applies to the business world. You want to do entrepreneurship, you want to do all this. Which situation do you think you'll be more successful? Hanging around people who, are miserable at their job but don't want to do anything, and who think that business is hella risky, or people who have the same desire as you and people who are already doing it? Which situation do you think you'll be more successful in? That's why I always say it's always about like your environment. Your environment is everything. You surround yourself around really positive people. I don't hang around people who piss me off anymore. I just, it's not like I cut them off and be like, you know what, fuck you, never talking to you again. No, it's not like that. I just like, you just lose touch with them, and maybe there's a good reason you lose touch with them. But I always keep in touch with my A1 since day one friends, I care about them a lot. They've always supported me since day one. And yeah, man. When you're not building your business, what do you do when you need a break or need to relax. And I think that's the thing. Like I was telling people earlier, Sonny, was that I don't take time to relax, and that's why I'm going through this massive burnout. Um, like, even like, I don't know. I think I'm really trying to figure that out. Like, um, I need to do some sort of venture. I need to break out my routine sometimes, like, because I do jujitsu, I do powerlifting, I do those physical things that are really fun. But rarely do I ever take time to just like think and relax and chill. And I think I need that every single day, actually. Just because the way I'm going about things is just very intense and very like emotionally draining, right? One thing I've been realizing as a creator too, like as a YouTube creator, is that always thinking about new content is fucking draining as shit too. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love YouTube. I love social media. I've been more active on social media again because I realized that made me really happy, right? But trying to think up content, engage in content that's going to get the views, I can do that now. It's really crazy. I can generate content that actually gets a lot of views, you know? And but it's just very draining creating a script and all that sort of shit. So I think one thing I really need to do is either a leverage things out, think about what I can give to other people or provide opportunities for other people, and b like schedule in thinking time or just chill time where I can just do some sort of adventure, maybe go cryotherapy or some shit like that. I don't know, but I've been doing a lot of acupuncture recently too. It's been really mellowing me out. Monkey branch until the best I can. Friend zoning is a delay tactic to see if the meantime you can get better. I think like, and here's the thing. I think better is a very subjective term too. Like, sure, what does better mean? And like, if we were to like identify your ideal girl, what would that be? You know, where are they hanging? It's the same as like honestly. It would be pretty fucking funny if I ran a Facebook ad trying to find my dream girl and using all this targeting data and stuff like that. Dude, I could see some smart ass marketer doing that and going viral over that. This guy, he targeted Facebook ads toward, you know, this demographic and found the dream girl of his, like, found his dream girl. Food gets laid all the time. Kevin is his sidekick, Kevin. Lol, do it. Recently I saw your Why I Wake Up Early vid. How did you get on that early grind? School's starting, so I gotta find more ways to be productive. Simple. I got this from Dan Locke. If you want to do something, fucking do it. It's all it does is all you need to do is make a decision and just execute. But I think part of the battle is going to sleep early. So for the new schedule, when I go back tomorrow, I'm going to try to go sleep at 9 o'clock and wake up at around 3 to 4 o'clock and start my day like that every single day. I'm going to try, and I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to set alarms, make everything happen, right? But making sure that you get enough sleep, that's the number one thing, because it's not sustainable if you're going to sleep at like 12 a.m. every single day and waking up at like 5 a.m. It'll burn out over time. I notice that when I do that, when I start cutting out sleep, it gets harder and harder, and then I get insomnia, and then fucks up my whole cycle again. So, dude, it's just like, start now. Start just waking up early. Set an alarm. Set an alarm to go sleep. Wear some like, this looks really dorky. I want to show you these glasses I bought. Wear these at night. Wear your these are blue light blockers, so like you can like literally see the screen off my glasses. I'm not gonna wear them, but basically they block out blue light so you can sleep better, darken your rooms, optimize for sleep, guys. That is so goddamn important, man. Kev, I'm 20. We can go clubbing and I'll introduce you in my white circle. You need to try white girls for Asian instead of Asian for once. Nah, man, I love my Asians, man. There's something about Asians where like we just understand each other, man. Not like I'm racist or anything like that, but it's just like, it's like you don't gotta explain certain things, and you just get it with other Asian people, you know. I'm not saying that I'm not friends with white people. I actually, a lot of people in my accountability group and stuff, the one I lead, well, a lot of them are white. They're not all Asian. Not all my friends are Asian all the time. And sometimes, like, I don't know, I find like Asian thinking sometimes to be quite restrictive sometimes too. Um, Kevin, do you talk to Jesse or Peter from Jump Cut? I don't talk to Peter. Jesse, I talked to a few times, but I haven't talked to him recently. Kevin, what do you do when you have feelings for a girl? You don't have feelings for a girl that you are dating. Why am I spending time with them? Right. I think that's a real question. Why do you spend time with people that you don't care? You don't wanna. I mean, like, why are you spending time with them? Is it just to smash and shit? Is that why you're with them? Is that the only reason why? Because honestly, you can find someone else to smash that you might actually give a fuck about. You know. Hi, I study clinical pharmacy in Saudi Arabia. I have dreams about moving to work in the USA. How hard is it for foreigners? By the way, I miss your your pharmacy videos. I would say check out Rozu. Rozu. If you type in Rozu, Rozu, she actually has a video that really breaks down, like, for foreign pharmacists. So, I'm not, to be honest, like, I'm not a foreign pharmacist, so I don't really know how hard it is, to be honest with you. But I know Rozu's channel can actually really help you. She has a really good video about that. Oh, cool. Thanks. Hey, Kev, do you ever feel like you don't have enough time in the day, says Zaria. I wake up early to work out, go to my job. I don't get home until almost 5. You know, dude, all the time. More so when I was like working too full time and trying to make this business work out. Oh my god, man, it was really brutal. I feel like sometimes, like, what I realized too is like a lot of us, we want to do 10 million things in a day, but we simply don't have the resources and we can't mentally think that much, right? So what I like to do is like, what I realize is that a lot of top performers, they only choose like maybe 5 or 6 things a day, right? And they think about what are the most impactful things that will make me a lot better. So I started utilizing that and giving myself less to do on a day and thinking about what is going to make the most impact in my day. So that's why I think, like, sometimes scheduling in thinking time in the morning, it really helps. So you can either journal. One of the tools that I use is a 5-minute journal. Shameless plug, no affiliate link right now. And I also have like a regular journal where I just, like, I got this one from Daiso, but you know, like, I just write down all my thoughts in here too. So yeah, man, like, scheduling time out, maybe schedule some time out right before I go sleep so I know exactly what I want to go get done. But I feel you, man. Like, that's one of the reasons why I left, because I was just like, this is too goddamn slow. I need it to be a lot quicker, you know. So yeah, man, like, I totally feel you on that. Kev D says, I miss the streams where you travel and stuff. These poor streams have been different, but good too. Yeah, man, dude, here's the thing. I've been doing, like, I can do vlogs and stuff, but here's the thing. I've just been wanting to enjoy life. And you talk to any vloggers and stuff, like, when you're always vlogging, you just get lost in the moment, you know? And you're not connected with the actual what's actually going on in life. So I really wanted to kind of be more present with what I'm doing. But let me ask you, let's say if I were to do a vlog, what vlogs did you really like and what exactly about them did you really like? Instead of deleting hater comments, why don't you just let them ride? Who cares what people think? Because here's the thing: if somebody takes a shit on your floor in your home, would you let that shit slide? No, I don't. I only want a positive environment, right? If you want to give conductive feedback, that's cool. I'm always cool with that. But what I'm not okay with is when people attack my guests, attack me, are really disrespectful. Dude, I do not allow that shit. You are what you allow in your environment. And for me, like, whenever I get the chance, if I ever see a disrespectful comment, I just try to delete it. Do I get them all? Hell no. You know, I'm not perfect. I eventually am going to outsource that to some community manager so they can just delete all comments for me. But you know, somebody takes a shit in your house, are you gonna allow that? No. Fucking get them out and fucking block them forever. Who cares? You know, abundance mindset, man. Agree, Kevin D. They actually bring in more views. Yeah, but let's be honest. Do I really want those type of views? I think about my true 1,000 fans, right? And I'm just like, I don't care about the views. I don't care about that. I mean, sure, views are great. Like if I want to go from like $100 per month to $120 per month, but let's be honest. Any channel that is purely based off views, that's not a sustainable system. You know, it's and it's just like I just don't like the environment. You know, so that's my choice. I just find it very disrespectful. You know. But yeah, um, it's very interesting too. I've noticed like I've been getting a lot more hater comments and stuff, which is actually I don't tell you guys this, but I actually celebrate like the whole hater thing because one thing that Dan has always told me is just like um, if you don't have haters, you're not doing you're not if you don't have haters, you're not doing the right things, right? And haters are actually really good. Just like if you're doing sales calls or anything like that, if you're not getting rejections, then you're not profitable, right? So like it's like a badge of honor, right? And people ask me like my I remember my jujitsu instructor. He was like, "Hey, you want to get a good wool on the camera so you can show your YouTube channel?" I was like, "No, I want to show them what's real, man." Like that's why I did that short highlight of me getting like choked out in jujitsu. It's just like I don't remember where I was going with this, but I totally lost my thought. Hey Kev, hey Kev, graduating from MCP from Northeastern. Um, was wondering what recommendation you have transferring back to California or working as a pharmacist. I'm originally from the Bay Area. Probably going to go work in retail or outpatient in a pharmacy. I would say, dude, if you have any connections, if you're working for like a CVS or something like that, ask for an internal transfer. That's one thing. Two, talk to your friends, see if there's any openings, any sort of things like that. Um, you know, like your friends sometimes are the best leads that you have. Three, you can always take like a part time per diem type of thing, and just go in like that. You know, there's a lot of agencies. You don't get paid a lot. There's no benefits, but at least it gets your foot in the door and you get some experience, right? And I would continue trying to meet the gatekeepers, right? So those are going to be your PDMs, your district managers, and stuff like that. So try that. I know it's really tough for a lot of people, but that's like the best advice. I would say, sure, you can spam all the boards you want and try to apply it to every job, but that takes a lot of time. Your best ROI on time is probably going warm leads. Just keep on talking to people, keep on doing things like that. So that's my biggest recommendation. Um, let's see what else. Yeah. So let me think. What else is if let me ask you guys this, right? Um, I know my content's been very different lately, but do you like I'm just curious, do you guys like it? It's very different. I've taken you guys on a Porsche experience type of not like a vlog because I feel like it's kind of I don't know, doing that whole vlog thing is not like very appealing to me anymore, but like where I take you on, where I document my life, where I go on these like different adventures and stuff, and where I just like talk about what exactly is going on in my life. Do you think that helps you guys? Aroj says, "Hey Kevin, what's going on?" Um, let's see. What else did I want to talk about today? I think I'm like running out of steam right now. I can't really think of anything else I want to talk to. So I'll probably just, yeah, I'm probably going to just end the stream right now since it's almost 10 o'clock. But guys, Guys, let me know what you guys think about my recent content. Make sure to subscribe to my email list if you want to support refugees around the world and my channel. You can always buy my refugee hustle shirts and stuff. Link is in below. And guys, yeah, I would love to start doing a Q&A like type of show on the regular, you know, again, and actually make it work out. I've been watching a lot of Gary Vee, and I was just like, shit, let's do the same thing, man. Holy shit, hold up, says Philman. All right, what do you have? Congrats, Mr. Dummy 9099. Oh yeah, dude, he hasn't graduated yet, but he's almost there. Home stretch, man. Philman, what do you wanna say? Better shoot it out soon. About to leave, man. But before I go, let me tell you one thing I've been actually trying to do, and I've been sort of one thing that I've been trying to do every single week, and it's actually been to read one book at least a week. And it's so crazy, like this week I actually read like those two books, like the two books I was talking about. It was these two books, and I was like, god damn, I can't believe I read two books in 1 week. Really crazy, and I'm hella happy for myself for actually hitting that goal. Now I just gotta apply everything I learned. All right guys, I will see you guys later. Take care, good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.